As the Black Whale sets sail, marking the beginning of the voyage to the Dark Continent, the Kaken Empire succession contest has turned the ship into a breeding ground for death. Amidst the countless Nen beasts writhing within the vessel, one ability stands out for its singular, chilling anomaly. It appeared suddenly during the Nen training sessions hosted by Kurapika. An assassin without a face. An ability known as Silent Majority. Today, we are going deep into the hull of the Black Whale to uncover the identity of this user. Based on various theories and evidence scattered throughout the manga, we will analyze the true nature of this curse and the true culprit hiding behind it. Chapter 1, The Contradiction, Furikov's Insight. To understand the culprit, we must first understand the contradiction of the weapon. The ability, Silent Majority, manifests a doll-like figure known as Tsuchibako or the Hollow Girl. This figure attaches itself to a person, drains their aura, and converts that energy into cursed black snakes to strike down enemies. At first glance, it seems like a perfect assassination art. However, Furikov, a master Nen user and bodyguard for the first prince, noticed a glaring contradiction in its design. He asked himself, is the user a master, or a complete amateur? The ability shows a conflict of elements. On one hand, the user controls 4 snakes simultaneously with incredible precision, suggesting a high-level manipulator. On the other hand, the risk management is terrible. The doll drains the target's aura so aggressively that it makes the possessed individual easily noticeable to anyone paying attention. It lacks the subtlety required for a true assassin. This contradiction leads us to a specific hypothesis: this might be a parasitic type Nen ability. What if the user isn't consciously controlling it? What if this ability is born from a strong lingering emotion, a curse, that acts autonomously, like a guardian spirit? This would explain why Furikov couldn't pinpoint the user based on their behavior, because the user themselves doesn't know they are attacking. Chapter 2, The Idol Theory, Queen Seiko and Kayakizaka 46. So, who is the suspect? Initially, suspicions fell on the bodyguards present in room 1014, like Mushoku. But as the story of Hunter x Hunter progresses, a more fascinating profile emerges. This theory delves into the meta aspect of the series' creator, Yoshihiro Togashi. It is well known among fans that Togashi is a fan of the Japanese idol group, Kayakizaka 46. The name of the ability, Silent Majority, is the title of their debut song. If we look at the lyrics of this song, we find phrases like, "Adults won't believe us. Don't get buried in the majority. You have the freedom to live as yourself." If we apply these lyrics to the context of the succession contest, they align perfectly with the tragic situation of 2 specific people, Princess Kacho and Princess Fugetsu, and standing behind them is their mother, the 6th queen, Seiko. We know Queen Seiko had a poster resembling an idol group in her room. What if the lyrics "adults won't believe us" reflect Seiko's desperate, twisted desire to protect her daughters from the brutal system created by the adults of Kaken? It is highly possible that Queen Seiko's immense stress and desire for protection manifested as a parasitic Nen curse. She might not be a combatant, but her subconscious will could be the engine driving Silent Majority. Chapter 3, The Unconscious Host, Shimano's Shadow. But even if Queen Seiko is the source, who is the vessel? Who is the one actually in the room? A host is required for the curse to manifest. This brings us to the most chilling suspect, Shimano. Shimano is the head maid serving under Kurapika. She is efficient, knowledgeable about the royal family's dark history, and seemingly loyal. However, investigative fans have noted that Shimano is always present when the tragedy strikes. When the murder occurred in room 1014, when Furikov sensed the user was in the room, Shimano was there. The theory suggests that Shimano is the unconscious host. Perhaps the will of Queen Seiko, or a generational grudge of the servants, possesses her. She might be serving tea to Kurapika one moment, and unconsciously manifesting the Tsuchibako the next. It is the ultimate irony for Kurapika. The person he relies on most for information might be the very assassin he is hunting. Chapter 4, The Trap Program, Longi and Beyond Netero. However, the mystery deepens with recent developments in the manga. A character named Longi has recently stepped into the spotlight. She confessed to Kurapika that she is a Nen user, Yet she explicitly denied being the user of Silent Majority. But she dropped a bombshell. She mentioned the possibility of another sibling or a connection to beyond Netero. This introduces the terrifying possibility that Silent Majority isn't just a personal ability, but a trap program set by the Kaken royal family or beyond himself. A curse designed to cull the weak, activating automatically when specific conditions, like 11 people gathering in a room, are met. If it is an automatic system, it explains the mechanical precision and the lack of human fear or hesitation that Furikov noticed. It is a machine made of Nen, executing a program without a conscious pilot. Epilogue: The Screaming Silence. The suspects are many. Mushoku, Queen Seiko, Shimano, Longi, or perhaps a hidden child of Beyond? But the true horror of Silent Majority is not physical destruction. It is the paranoia it plants in the mind. The idea that the person standing next to you, or even you yourself, could be the assassin without knowing it. As the voyage continues, the pile of bodies grows. Will Kurapika Steel Chain be able to extract this ability and reveal the truth? Or will the Silent Majority claim them all before they even reach the Dark Continent? In the suffocating atmosphere of the Black Whale, only one thing is certain: the silence is screaming.